change the world tonight. Like the magic in the movies. Turn the lights down, make a big sound, yeah. Let's come alive.
G'day, I'm Charlie Pryde.
And I'm Jennifer Pryde. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Pride of the Villages.
Well, we have some great amenities here in the Villages, but sometimes it's just nice to get outside the bubble for a couple days.
If you like secluded beaches, historical sites, great shopping and food, then maybe you want to venture to Amelia Island.
Amelia Island is located in the northeasternmost corner of Florida, just across the St. Mary's River from Georgia, and 32 miles northeast of Jacksonville. It is 13 miles long and varies from 1/4 mile to 2 miles wide. It is connected by 2 bridges to the mainland and is about a 3 to 3.5 hour drive from the Villages. Amelia Island is steeped in history that would take 30 minutes to describe in detail. The abbreviated version is the island was founded by the French, taken over by the Spanish, then the British, and it changed hands between colonial powers and revolutionary groups a number of times. The island is named for Princess Amelia, daughter of George II of Great Britain. It is the only location in the United States that has been under the dominion of 8 different flags: the French, Spanish, British, Floridian Patriot, Green Cross, Mexican, Confederate, and the United States. In the 17th and 18th centuries, Amelia Island was a safe harbor for pirates like Blackbeard, the Lafitte's, Louis Auret, and Gregor MacGregor. Because the water was so deep in the port of Fernandina, it was easy for large sailing vessels to sail into port on their way to and from the Caribbean, and stories of pirate buried treasure have been passed down over generations. In the mid-1800s, Amelia Island became an important military installation with the establishment of Fort Clinch. Also during this time period, David Yulee, a businessman and politician, was instrumental in the building of the Trans-Peninsula Railroad, connecting eastern and western terminals at deepwater ports, Fernandina on Amelia Island on the Atlantic side, and Cedar Key on the Gulf of Mexico. This provided connection for ocean-going shipping. This venture was completed just weeks before the Civil War.
During the time period of the mid-1800s to early 1900s, many government, commercial, and residential buildings were constructed in what is now known as Fernandina Beach. The historic district of Fernandina Beach is a 50-block area located at the north end of Amelia Island and recognized on the National Register of Historic Places. Navigating around the historic district is relatively easy with plenty of signage. A good first stop, though, is the visitor center in the old train depot. There you can get maps, and the staff is very helpful with information. The Nassau County Courthouse is one of the finest surviving Victorian courthouses in Florida and is the oldest county courthouse in continuous use. St. Peter's Episcopal Church, destroyed by fire in 1892, was rebuilt in 1893 and is the jewel of Center Street. Many of the old commercial buildings once were home to haberdasheries, bakeries, and drugstores. Now they are home to antique stores, art galleries, and boutiques. There were specialty stores and some stores that had a little bit of everything. I even found a place for Charlie to rest his legs. There were several breweries, taverns, and this Palace Saloon, which is the oldest operating drinking establishment in Florida. When it comes to food, obviously, being this close to the ocean, there were numerous seafood choices. But you can also get a great burger in the historic district. There was also a variety of ethnic restaurants. We made a dinner stop at the Wicked Bow. Noted by TripAdvisor for serving some great steamed Taiwanese baos, these are also referred to as Asian tacos. We went with the adobo pulled pork and bulgogi beef. We were not disappointed. There are also some great ice cream and fudge shops to finish off dinner. I opted for getting a handmade ice cream sandwich, which I split with Charlie, of course. If you need to walk off your meal and dessert, then check out the historic homes in the district located just blocks off of Center Street. The historic registered homes have dates of construction on the front of the house. Several of these houses have become bed and breakfast. These 50 blocks of Victorian splendor have brought Hollywood to Fernandina Beach several times, to include the films Sunshine State, Lonely Hearts, and the 2004 version of The Manchurian Candidate. This house was the scene for the new adventures of Pippi Longstocking.
If you like military history like I do, then Fort Clinch is a must-see. Protecting the mouth of the St. Mary's River and the deepwater port of Fernandina, this fort served as a military post during the Civil War, Spanish-American War, and World War II, and I must say is probably one of the most preserved historical forts I have ever visited.
Unlike many Florida beaches, which can become crowded and noisy, Amelia Island's 13 miles of pristine quartz sand offers an unparalleled sense of calm and peace. Flanked by 40-foot sea oat covered dunes, Amelia Island is a beach lover's dream. Shelling and searching for shark's teeth are popular here, as the mild climate allows for relaxing beach walks year-round. Charlie and I visited 3 different beaches during our getaway to Amelia Island. Each one of these beaches had its own distinct natural features and beauty. Let us take you on our beach walks.
Laying on the bathroom floor, seeing stars, never been here before. Is this what heaven's like? Days, months turn to years. Feeling I've never been one for tears, but it's the good kind of be alright waiting. I don't ever like to give, but you and I were made for this. I'll be alright living. You don't need a thing from me, but you and I were meant to be. We don't need another minute. You and me, let's change the world tonight. Like the magic in the movies. Turn the lights down, make a big sound, yeah. Let's come alive. Waking up next to you, living right, feeling your heartbeat too. Ain't nothing like your touch. I'll be alright living. You don't need a thing from me, but you and I were meant to be. We don't need another minute. You and me, let's change the world tonight. Like the magic in the movies. Turn the lights down, make a big sound, yeah. Let's come alive. Come alive, come alive, come alive with me. Come alive, and you will see. Come alive, come alive, come alive with me. Come alive with me, and you will see. Ooh, oh, oh. We don't need another minute. You and me, let's change the world tonight. Like the magic in the movies. Turn the lights down, make a big sound, yeah. Let's come alive.
After our visit to the Driftwood Beach at Big Talbot Island State Park, we headed south on A1A and then west on Highway 105 towards Jacksonville and stopped for lunch at the Palms Fish Camp Restaurant. Now, this is a popular establishment known for great seafood. Off the menu, we would recommend any dish with the local Mayport shrimp. We went with the tacos, and they were outstanding. So those are the places that we visited on Amelia Island. If you found those interesting from the videos that we shot, here are some additional tips that will help you on your trip there. In the historic district, public parking is free, which is a rarity in Florida for tourist locations. Again, we would suggest starting with a visitor center, picking up a map, walking as much as or as little as you want. The one option would be to take the trolley tour for an orientation of the district and then walk to whatever interests you. To visit Fort Clinch, vehicles are charged $2 upon entry, and then there's a $2.50 fee per person for entry to the fort. If visiting in the summer, we would recommend visiting the fort in the morning, as obviously there is no air conditioning in these historic buildings. Once you leave the visitor center and the museum, you are pretty much exposed to the elements. Tips on the 3 beaches we visited. Fort Clinch State Park on the north end of the island. Amelia Island State Park on the southern end, and then the Big Talbot Island State Park across the bridge at the southern end. Each of the beaches have different features. Fort Clinch is known for its shelling, shark's teeth collecting, and hard-packed sand, which allows for the riding of bikes on the beach. There is even a wash and maintenance station for bikes at the beach parking lot. Unfortunately, dogs are not permitted on the beach. If swimming, ensure that you check the warning flags, as there are no lifeguards on this portion of the beach. At Amelia Island State Park Beach, it is known for its shelling, fishing, and the ability for four-wheel drive vehicles to drive on the beach. At Big Talbot Island Beach, it is famous for its driftwood. However, to access the beach, you must follow the beach access path from the parking lot. And it is about a half-a-mile walk, but worth the effort. Ensure that you do not visit the beach at high tide, as the water could rise high enough where it would cover the entire beach. Well, that's all for this video. Have a great day, and hopefully you too get a chance to check out Amelia Island.